If your InDesign layouts are looking messy due to images, well, this simple masking tip will clean them up instantly. And the good thing about it is it only takes seconds. Today I'm going to show you how to create easy masking techniques in InDesign. They're quick, easy, making your layouts look more professional and easier to manage. Let's jump straight in. I've just got a blank InDesign page open here. The first thing I'm going to do is draw an ellipse. So I'm going to go to ellipse tool. I'm going to hold down Option and Shift, or Alt and Shift on a PC to constrain it. So this is going to be my circle, which will form my mask for my image. I'm going to hit Command or Control D on the keyboard, navigate to my image. I'm going to open it, and as you can see at the moment, it's very big. So if I move it around, you can see it's too large. So what we'll do, we'll go up to here and put the reference point in the middle, and we'll just change the size of it, move it down. Still a bit too large, so I'm going to hit Control and Shift or Command Shift and grab the little handles. This will constrain it, enabling me to reduce the size. So I'm going to move it up just so I can get it positioned, something like that. So at the moment you'll see obviously it's masking out the top of his head, so that's what we'll do next. So we need to cut a mask. There's two ways to do this. You can either cut it out with a clipping path in InDesign, but the best way is to do it in Photoshop. So with the image selected again, we'll go to the links panel, go on the drop down, edit with, and we'll select Photoshop. My image is now open in Photoshop, so what we need to do is remove the background from the subject. And the first thing you need to do is duplicate the background. So just drag the background onto the plus, and that will create another layer. And then with the top one highlighted, we can hit remove background. If this isn't available, then go up to Window, Contextual Text Bar is selected. Then we can hit remove background. So what this is doing is making a layer mask, which you can see here on this top image. So if I turn the second one off, you can see the actual mask here. As you'll notice, we've got some artifacts around here that we don't actually want. So if we hit B on the keyboard to bring up the mask tool, make sure we're selected on the mask, and then we can just remove these by painting over them. That one there. Left bracket to make the mask smaller. We don't actually need that there, so we don't got to worry too much about that because that's not going to be shown. Before we save it, we've got to turn the background layer back on, and you'll see why in a moment. So we'll hit Command Shift or Control Shift on a PC. It's come up with this message because I've got a JPEG, but we can OK that, and it'll just tell me that I've got to save it as a different format. So Photoshop, save that. Okay, so that's now saved. So we can go back into InDesign, and then we have in InDesign still our image. So now at the moment it's a JPEG, so we've got to relink to the new file. So we hit the relink button, go back to where we saved the PSD file, open that, and obviously nothing's changed at the moment. This mask here is going to be for the body, which you see now. So with my PSD file in place, I'm just going to adjust the position. So I'm going to hold down, and I'm just going to make it a bit smaller. So his arms are falling inside of the circle, kind of like that. And then just push it up a little bit. Perfect. So now what we need to do is duplicate this image. So we can select it. We can hit Command Option or Control Option and U on a PC. Step and repeat this is, so we can go one image. So we've now got two images because you can see the two PSD files. Select the top one, Object, convert shape to a rectangle, and then we can pull the top up. So now obviously we've got the full image again, but what we need to do is we need to actually be able to manipulate the layers in Photoshop to turn the mask layer on and the full out one off. So we can do that in InDesign. Once again, up to Object Layer Options, and we get this dialog box here, preview selected. We can turn off the background, and then you can see it's punched it out now. Okay there, and then we can grab the mask and just pull it up, deselect it, and then with the circle we can add a key line. So we go up to here, we just put a 1 point key line. It's gone to green, so we can double click on that and just change that to whatever color we want, make it black. And then what we can do, if we hit W on the keyboard, it will give us a preview, and there we have it, a way of making a mask pop out of a shape using InDesign with a little bit of Photoshop. If this has helped today, give me a like and subscribe to the channel for more InDesign tips and tricks, and comment down below to what tutorial you'd like to learn next. And also, if you'd like this as a PDF format, comment down below PDF and I'll send it over to you in a PDF format. I've been Darren Goddard, keep creating. See you on the next one. Check out my next tutorial here. Thanks and keep creating.